Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Well, YouTube viewers, it's another fucking Tuesday. Bird Gutter here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And this week's movie is Strippers vs. Werewolves. We thought this one was going to be better. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
At all. I mean, it was okay. I mean, it had its moments.
It had its moments.
The acting was decent, you know.
The
it had
sound was shit. Though.
Yeah, but it had Bricktop from fucking Snatch in it, you know. And all the acting was adequate. And
you know what?
The acting was better than adequate. It was decent. The acting was decent in this movie.
And if you don't know Bricktop, if you're like unfamiliar, just remember the old guy would like, you know what nemesis means?
So obviously, because we said Bricktop was in it and everything else, this is a British movie, and it starts off with a crappy remix of fucking Duran Duran's "Hungry Like the Wolf." You know,
Duran Duran should hunt these people down and fucking kill them.
This movie has a lot of craptastic music in it. And not the normal craptastic music where we talk about, like, the craptastic score. This is some craptastic, like, fucking house, techno, fucking remixes of bullshit.
Nothing to it. Yeah, I hate that fucking shit. There's no heart there at all. It's just noises.
So there's this strip club.
Bringing out my age. You darn kids and your techno rap.
So there's this strip club, and there's this girl giving this dude a lap dance.
Terribly, I might have.
And he starts turning into a werewolf. Terrible werewolf, that is. But he starts turning into a werewolf, so she stabs him in the eye with a silver fucking pen. He dies.
Yeah. And look, if you cut out like cardboard-shaped teeth and just shove them up into your lips, you'd look a lot better than these werewolves did.
Yeah, there were some pretty crappy werewolves.
And like there was like a gang of werewolf guys, but because they never turned into said werewolf. One would be like random wolf, you know, and he would go and maul somebody, and the rest of them would just be staring going, like, I wanted to see, you know, like, eventually they turned to werewolf, but you had to wait through the whole fucking film to see it.
As would be expected in a movie called Strippers vs. Werewolf, there is a decent amount of fucking titty.
Yes.
And there's even full fucking frontal nudity.
Oh, yes.
But that all kind of dries up as the movie goes along. It's like they threw all of it in the beginning to keep you interested, and then it just kind of goes away.
It's like, we gave you some titty, now fuck off.
And we actually kind of enjoyed this movie for the first 20 minutes, I'd say. Yeah. And then it just started dragging on and getting slow, like crappier and slower and slower and slower.
Yeah, as slow as old people fuck.
And like I said, you know, the one stripper killed the werewolf, so the club tries covering up the murder of said werewolf.
Now, let's mention said stripper.
The main stripper?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The one who looked like Sally Fields now. She looks like her now.
Sally, oh, you mean like Smokey and the Bandit, Forrest Gump,
Sally Fields, yes. Yeah. She looks like her now. Not when she was young, now. This bitch is supposed to be young, but she looks like a dried up, haggard Sally Field. In fact, you know what? Fuck that. Sally Field looks better than this bitch now than she does and she's young. I go with that. I'll fuck Sally Field.
So one of the werewolves is standing on top of this fucking building looking down, right? It's the pussy werewolf with always in a three-piece suit, remember? He's standing on top of this fucking building, and you can see his fucking safety harness. I mean, for real, for real. I mean, you can see the rope, like, coming from his lift-up jacket in the back, attached to the fucking side of the goddamn screen.
They didn't really try to hide that, dude.
No. Fucking awful.
Yeah, this whole movie was awful.
No, it wasn't.
But it was awful.
It wasn't awful enough, alright? If it was going to be awful, it should have been worse, you know? The acting was fine, like I said, but it should have been worse.
But it still deserves your ranting and raving, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it.
Well, we watched it. What would be the point of fucking watching it if we didn't do this?
That's right.
Because that means we just sat there and watched it for no fucking reason. Funk that.
But with a title like Werewolves and Strippers
versus Werewolves, you can't not do it.
No, you can't.
So I spent this whole entire movie fucking translating English to Bird. Because Bird can't understand a word these motherfuckers be saying.
I don't.
They're speaking fucking English.
Oh shit! If that's English, fuck it. Then I don't know what it is.
You've watched hours and hours of like Top Gear and like British movies and stuff. You still can't fucking get the British fucking accent?
No, actually, I can get it.
No, you couldn't understand it. You're trying to cover it up now, but you're there. What the fuck did he say? I said he said hello.
It didn't help. Hello. It didn't help that the sound was shit too. So no, I had a hard time catching what they were saying. It's not my fault.
This movie has the fucking Wilhelm scream in it. If you don't know what it is, that's what it is. You've heard it in every movie ever made since 1914. Right? It's in every fucking movie.
Every single one. You'll find it in Platoon, Terminator, everything.
You'll find it in cartoons, in fucking commercials. You'll find it in fucking everything. This Wilhelm guy, I want to know. Who the fuck is he?
He's the richest man on the planet because everybody...
No, probably not. It's free. They're probably like, oh, screw Wilhelm.
Public domain.
Screw Wilhelm. The leader of this werewolf gang. In every movie anymore, we gotta find the Kmart version of somebody. This one is the Kmart British version of Ian McShane. You know, the dude from Deadwood.
Yeah.
And as of most recently on American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Asylum.
And he mostly just standing around going, yeah. Admiring some kind of work that's being done by the werewolves.
So the main stripper fucking chick, you know, the one that stabbed the fucking werewolf in the eye, she's dating and fucking the preppy fucking werewolf guy that had his safety harness attached to the building. And while they're fucking, she bites him and contracts the werewolf virus.
Polio.
That's a later movie. I forgot about that. Good reference. No, that's a good reference. Shitty music and shitty fucking montages to go with the fucking shitty music.
And not enough strippers, in fact.
Yeah.
It said stripper version.
Oh, there was lots of strippers.
Oh, yeah.
They just had their clothes on most of the time.
Most of the time. Which was disappointing.
They used this claw scratch transition way too much. It's like, fucking hate it.
Yeah, every 5 seconds it was like, real.
So the werewolves track the death of their boy to the fucking strip club. They go to the strip club and, start fucking shit up.
Yeah,
Yay. After 2 hours of a fucking movie with nothing fucking happening, something's finally kind of happening.
That's what I do. When I get pissed, I go to a strip club and just fuck shit up.
Oh, and as we fucking forgot to mention, because we forgot he was in the fucking movie, because not for an hour and a half did we see Robert Englund's in this fucking movie.
Oh, that's right.
And he's in it for
seconds.
one scene. One fucking scene. That's it.
Him and the Kmart version of Ian McKellen talking about
Ian McShane.
McShane, whatever the fuck his name is. They were like, and
that was it. And then they cut away, and he was not in it at all. Again,
he was like, "Fuck this movie, I'm out. I was Freddy Krueger. God damn it." You don't put Freddy Krueger in a corner.
So, there is a stripper A-team montage. Like them all arming and getting ready for the fucking werewolves to come to the club and fuck shit up.
Commando, where they're putting on the fucking shit and everything, getting ready.
So, as we said, the werewolves are completely craptastic. But, you know who they fucking look like? They look like goddamn Sid Haig with fucking sideburns. I mean, they really fucking do. I know we always break Sid Haig up, but he looks like, that's what they look like! Minus the clown makeup, that's what they fucking look like.
Put like the ears here and shit, and like the fucking teeth, yeah, it's Sid Haig. Every single one turned into Sid Haig. So it was actually strippers versus Sid Haig. Sid Haigs.
Haigs, plural. So the main stripper turns into a werewolf.
Sid Haig get a hold of you and be like, you fucking dickhead!
Why?
Stop talking about
We love
me.
Sid Haig.
Dude, we cut up with him a lot.
So fucking what? We love him anyway.
Even if he is ugly as Sid.
So the main stripper bitch turns into a werewolf, and we can give a flying fuck less.
Yeah, really.
Everything in this movie, from this point on, we can really give a fuck less. The werewolves in this fucking movie, once they've all finally turned to fucking werewolves, and there's not just one lone werewolf walking around with a crowd of fucking pussy-ass humans.
Yeah.
They're pussy-ass fucking werewolves.
Big time.
Yeah. They kill all the fucking strippers, except the main one or something, but she turned them into fucking werewolves, but nobody knew. They blow up the club, boom. All the strippers you think are dead, but guess what? They're not. Like we said, they were infected by the main fucking werewolf stripper, and now they have become a crime-fighting, vampire-fighting
werewolves.
Stripper fucking werewolves that fight crime and
true,
kill vampires.
Super fucking werewolf.
Who fucking cares? So that was Strippers versus Werewolves. You know, the acting passed, but everything else was fucking crap, and it went on way too fucking long.
Yes, it was.
Next week is a movie that is quality-wise on par with fucking Birdemic.
Oh.
But it's not as fun to watch as Birdemic.
This movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, this one
so many dimensions.
This one has to be one of the worst movies we have watched by far. So next week's movie is called Adventures of Thunderstorm, Return of Thor. And all we have to say is, there is no Thor in this movie. It's just a still picture shaking. And that's supposed to be Thor and Odin.
It should have been called High School Students Make Film Put on Netflix is Completely Crap.
So yeah, that's next week. For Bird and Gutter, once again, this has been one of the worst movies on Netflix.
I was trying to do like my impression of Deezen. Deezen style.
Whoop a Deezen style.
Whoop a Deezen style.
So it's Tuesday again, YouTube viewers. Bert,
it's not Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
It's Thursday.
I don't care what today really is. This is when they're watching us day.
Oh, okay. It's Tuesday again.
What I wrote for the title of that Thor movie.
Blah, blah, blah. Thor.
Colon Thor. I wrote down the real title, though, as well, but...
Dude, there was no real title. There was.
Oh, yes, there was. Adventures of Thunderstorm. The Return of Thor.
No,
which didn't have Thor. Just a still fucking picture of a dude that was just shook. Why are we talking about that anyway?
I don't know. But it was terrible.
Oh, fucking A.
Put a leash on her, Turkish, before she gets bit. I love that dude. I wish I had a brick top. And like a bullet-toothed Tony. That'd be awesome.
So this movie starts off...
shoot you! You go down! You silly fuck. Like, I boned Sally Field! Woo! She loved my cock. She really did. She loved it.
Whoa, no more
Your wife
titty.
is right. You are addicted to titty.
I am addicted. Who doesn't love
titty
titty?
and frontal. That's all you have in your
Yes,
brain.
yes.
That's all that's ever going on.
I
Would
mean-
you hump a chick if she was werewolf? What if she turned into like the American Werewolf from London werewolf? It'd be kind of hard to fuck her though. After that, go try to snap at you and shit, freaking out.
Yeah, found a way.
You'd find a way. You'd find a way to fuck a rock if you could.
Yeah, take two of them. Fucking spit at them.
If I ever catch you fucking rocks, it's hospital time, buddy. My friend's fucking rock. Could you come over here quickly, please?
That movie is... I had to look back. I had to look
That
up.
movie is...
Because this movie has...
It's so dumb you can't remember it.
Fuck! Just end already! I know that's what y'all motherfuckers out there are saying about this fucking review.
Well, how do you know they're saying end the review? They might be having a good time.
Nobody's having a good time watching us.
That hurts my feelings.